Hi everybody, welcome back to Just Logan. We're back at it with another reaction. We are reacting to Willogs Gmod Doctor Who. This time we're watching episode 3, Die Gluck, whatever that means. We saw from the Next Time trailer that this is going to be Nazi and Hitler centered, so sounds interesting. So let's see. The first episode, it started with present day with Millie, and then they go into, what is it? The far future, kind of, which is, or I don't even know if they go into the past or future, but they went to another planet, basically, with Daleks. And then they go into, for sure, the far future, or near future, where the Cybermen are. And now we're dealing with the past, I believe. So, usually in Doctor Who, the formula kind of goes, you have the adventure where you go near future, then you have, or whatever future, then you have the episode where it takes place in the past, and then I believe after that they explore a type of adventure that takes place during the present, you know, as a false sense of security after the first few big adventures. So it's interesting how Willogs is doing it here. So we're going to be taking it back to the past, and you know, maybe after this one's going to take place during the present. I'd be interested to do that, maybe learn more about Millie and her normal life. So I'm excited for this episode. I'm not too keen on Nazi stories sometimes, but you know, let's give this a shot. Commemorating the 75th anniversary of V-Day, lest we forget. Very nice. Solely created for, promote or praise their extremist views. You know, that's pretty sad that you have to put that in on YouTube. Alright, another similar shot to last episode. 2.6 billion years ago. I don't know if the Nazis were that long ago, but whoa! Okay, maybe the Nazis sent this capsule. Oh, it's a time traveling device. They just escaped the time vortex. I bet you that's what that is. Oh my god, they're going to Gallifrey! They're gonna turn the Time Lords into Nazis! Then it's gonna create an alternate timeline where the Doctor becomes Nazi! Oh! That'd be funny. Oh no, it's going to Earth? Oh wait, no. This is probably an alien device that the Nazis find. I like the VFX. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Good work on that. Oh yeah. Winsalas blah blah. My god, it's Schindler! Oh, stuttering issues again. What can you do? It's Gmod. More of those RT shot. He just hit that car. you get executed if you did
My
that.
Fiona, it is an honor. Please follow me.
My Fiona. Yeah. YouTube, I do not endorse Hitler. I don't.
Last month, the British bombed Peenemünde.
Despite everything I might say in the future and get this channel demonetized and destroyed, I just want you to know I don't support Hitler. I mean, he had some good paintings. Oh, sorry.
The enemy know nothing about. I have built this facility for you. Now, my people, you must do something for me.
You know, if any of you have watched Red vs. Blue, it's a really good Halo machinima. And it really works for them when people are talking because you don't see their lips move or anything because they're wearing helmets. So, you know, you can just assume, you can mentally imagine that they're actually talking underneath the helmet. While in Gary's mod, you don't have that benefit. You have a bunch of people with static faces not actually say anything, but you hear words. And, you know, that's unfortunate, but, you know, watching this, I do get used to it, so it's not that big of an issue.
I want you to create a weapon for the fatherland. One that has the potential to be so devastating and powerful that it will make all our enemies kneel before the Führer and the Third Reich.
Whoever did the voice acting for Hitler is doing pretty well. I feel like you could have made that intro tighter. I feel like you didn't really need the whole driving Hitler and then him doing this whole speech. That Gluck. But I liked it. It wasn't that bad.
Yes, I get asked that all the time.
And?
Well, it's not something I can do, really. You see, it would completely disrupt the timeline.
Of course, the butterfly effect.
Exactly.
So you couldn't go back in time and kill Hitler before he did all these horrific things in World War II because that
You
would
know,
affect everything in
the
future.
doctor doesn't really.
Yeah.
The doctor doesn't entirely mind the butterfly effect thing, because if you remember in Thin Ice, he had that whole bit about this guy never existing because they stepped on a butterfly. You know, I think it was Bill that was like, "What about the butterfly effect?" And he was like, "Well, don't step on any butterflies."
Yes. The best I could do was lock him in a cupboard.
What?
In a
you
cupboard?
locked Adolf Hitler in a cupboard?
Well, it wasn't my fault, really. He was doing his usual ranting.
So confirmed
Besides, he
after the
deserved
11th
it.
Doctor.
It was the least I could do. But even though I'm a Time Lord, I can't just kill him. It's against temporal laws, and as I said, it would have a devastating effect on the timeline. Think about it, from all that evil, a lot of good was created in the aftermath. Countries began to work together more closely, treaties were signed, pacts formed, alliances were made, and none of it would happen if we went back in time and killed Hitler.
Well, in that case, why are we travelling back to Germany in 1944?
Ah, well, this is different.
A lot of
This was
people would be
something
alive too.
unusual. A temporal signal from that time which shouldn't be there, so we need to check it out.
If they did kill Hitler. Sorry, wait. I missed that. Why are they here?
There, so we need to check it out. Something unusual. A temporal signal from that time which shouldn't be there, so we need to check it out.
A temporal signal. Okay. So some sort of time traveling device? Question mark? Because it did look like it came from the time vortex. It's the TARDIS. You can hear some bullets, a war mayhem.
Doctor, look!
You guys are getting bombed!
We need to find shelter. This way.
Why don't you just wait in the TARDIS, Doctor? Do TARDIS shields not exist?
Stop! Hands up! Who are you? What are you doing wandering around during an air raid? Quickly, get inside.
Quickly, this way, over the bridge.
That's a pretty strange sequence.
Whoa. At ease, my friends. Put your weapons down. Civilians, I think. They were wandering around outside.
What? During an air raid? How do we know they're not spies?
We're actually British agents who've been dropped behind enemy lines to find out what's been going on here. I'm the doctor and this is Millie Anderson. Here you go.
Atomic physicist too? Your credentials are impressive, Doctor.
Thank you.
Well, the credentials seem valid. I believe they
What is that thing, Doctor? You showed them that blank ID card on Ortaga too.
Yes, I know.
It's called psychic paper. It shows people whatever I want them to see.
So, I suppose you both know the situation here.
Well, we picked up a strange energy reading not far from here, so we thought we'd come and check it out.
Energy readings, you say? The British must be more advanced than we thought. The Nazis seem to be building something here in Wenceslaus. Some say it is a super weapon.
Super weapon? You mean like a new aircraft or V-rocket?
No, Miss Anderson. It is not.
Please, call me Millie.
Oh, very well. Millie. It is not V-rocket. Peenemunda, the factory where they build them, is still out of action. But we've seen nothing that would imply they have moved their operations to Wenceslaus. So we're not entirely sure. All we know is that they are using captured Czech prisoners as slaves, and they are sending them down the local mine.
Well, whatever they're doing down there, we need to find out what it is. Have you tried infiltrating the base using some of your men?
Yes, of course, but all the troops we sent in didn't come back out. It seems like a one-way mission. I could get you in, but you'd be on your own once you were inside.
Don't worry, I have an idea. If you can get me in, I'll worry about getting myself out.
They have it!
You are telling me that all this fuss is about a stupid bell, Captain?
Remember your place, Sparrenberg. The Führer will be displeased to have an SS officer like yourself to question my authority. It was found deep underground while excavating. We thought it was a medieval bell, but it soon became apparent that it was unusual. It's giving off strange readings that caused our electrical equipment to go haywire.
Well, it's probably an unexploded bomb.
No, it was too deep underground. Our best geologists say that it was embedded in 2.6 billion year mud rock.
You're saying this thing's been in the ground since before the dinosaurs existed?
2.3 billion years before. They seem sure that it's technologically advanced, but we will need to study it.
Did they have
open
the
it.
technology
I believe it's not from this planet.
Could this bell be
to
something
observe
that press the Führer, Gambler? Could its
how
technology
long
be used to
the
create his
rock
weapon?
it's embedded in
More
is
powerful than von Braun's rockets?
at that time?
Both our lives are on the line here.
If
Gambler.
so,
Don't
impressive.
you understand? If I tell him and then it proves not to be the case, we
I'm
could...
sure of it. But whoever said you'd be the one telling the Führer was gravely mistaken.
But how will you get out? Look, if you let me come with
No,
you,
it's not
I'll...
safe, Millie. Besides, this can only transport one person.
What's that?
This, my dear girl,
Time?
is a transmat. I got it some years ago.
Transma?
Matter transporter. Anytime, anywhere, any place.
Time
No
vortex
way.
manipulator.
Can I see it?
So, not to worry.
Isn't that what that
I'll be in
is?
and out in no time.
Well, if you can use it to get out, why don't you use it to get in?
Ah, well, if I transmat in, I won't know where things are. But if I walk in, I can have a look around and ask questions, can't I?
Well, okay, but whenever you do, don't let them see the transmat.
There you go. Cloaked.
Ugh, you're so cocky.
Doctor, it is arranged. I can get you on a slave detail going in tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We have got a change of clothes for you, too, to replace, whatever that is you're wearing.
It's just that he's never seen a fleece before.
Oh, is that what you call whatever that is you're wearing?
So, the Führer has been informed. We've discovered something great. I want you and your team to get this thing working, Hans.
It is Kamla to you, Sparrenberg. I have told you once and I will not tolerate it again. Remember your place.
But the Führer has put his faith in us, Kamla. We must succeed. Double the shifts. I want around-the-clock research.
You want? Remember, Sparrenberg, everything you want goes via me. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. I apologize, Obergruppenführer.
6 a.m. Good transition.
I have to sit down. Just for a moment.
Listen, you need to get up. You'll alert the guards.
Get up, schnell!
Sorry, it won't happen again.
You are correct. It won't. Now move along.
Here, eat this.
Thank you. What is it?
Something that'll make you feel a lot better.
It tastes wonderful. Like my wife's cooking.
How do you feel?
Never better. I feel wonderful. But who are you?
Share this between your colleagues. 1 piece each. No more. I'm going to get you all out of here. When the time comes, I'll need you all to be fit and able. Okay?
Yes, I understand. Just 1 piece each.
Schnell.
Has killed Heydrich. The CPB were virtually wiped out by the Nazi retribution. A few of us survived in small camps, like this one. This is an abandoned German outpost, but we keep the Nazi flags up to disguise us from the aircraft. We do our best to stifle the German operations. We cut power lines and we sabotage railroad, but we are hunted continually, and our numbers, sadly, are dwindling.
Sir, I'm receiving a coded message from London.
Put it through.
Stop it! Halt!
Yes, it appears to have anti-gravity properties. The material it's made from is very dense, yet its weight suggests it's made from a material much lighter, like aluminium. It is amazing.
I overheard Sparrenberg saying that its origin could be extraterrestrial.
Schnell.
Whoa.
Are you sure it's going to be tomorrow?
Definitely. Bombing raid 8 p.m. Stop. Ensure your personnel are all clear from the Wenceslas facility. Stop.
But we'll have to let the doctor know.
No. We can't do anything that might alert the Germans to the air raid. They still believe their facility is top secret.
But you have innocent people in there too.
No, Millie. Every prisoner would rather lose their life in an Allied bombing raid rather than see the Nazis get their wonder weapon. Me too, if it came to that. We're all doing this for our children so they can live in a better world. Even though we may never get to see it ourselves.
But the doctor.
Listen to me. Your doctor seems like
Goddamn Hitler. Ruining
I'm sure
people's
he can take
lives.
care of himself. And if there
What
is a
can
way
you do?
we can get the message to him, we will.
All prisoners will remain
We will.
within their rooms. Do not try to escape, or you will be shot on sight.
The Nazis seem to be building some say it is
Is Doctor sleeping?
Like aluminium. It is amazing.
Doctor Sleep! The Shining sequel. God damn, look at those frames! Luke, Doctor, use your psychic powers and disable his consciousness. What the? Oh, that was a reverse shot, wasn't it?
Good idea.
Yeah, good idea! Hey, I think I know this map. Do I? I don't know. Looks familiar.
Right, let's see what we have here. The temporal readings seem to be coming from down here.
Go explore it, Doctor. Yeah, I know this map. What's it called? Can't remember.
The readings seem to spike beyond this door. Right, where's the locking mechanism? Bingo.
What is that light?
Good grief, it can't be. A Vagarian time ship.
Guardian time ship. Man. A lot of these people have access to time travel.
That must be where the control crystal is.
Oh my god. Quality dips in
There
the
we
dark.
go.
What did he just do?
There, you won't be going anywhere in a hurry.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, I seem to have made a wrong turn and ended up in here. I'll be off now.
Not so fast. You will tell me your name and show me your identity papers, I think.
Identity papers. Yes, of course.
What will it say? Oh, Millie. Doing absolutely nothing.
I am sorry, Millie, but we have not been able to contact the doctor. The facility is just too heavily guarded because the Fury is here. I can't see how we will be able to get word to him or get him out. I'm afraid he's on his own.
I know he'll be okay. If we could just tell him about the air raid. But how long do you think Hitler will stay here?
Well, it can't be too long because apparently he gave a speech yesterday. So, I would expect him to be leaving
Sir,
soon.
he's leaving. A scout on the hillside has seen his motorcade leaving the complex.
Ha! I knew it. How many guards has he taken with him?
Most of them, sir.
Excellent. I don't
Most
want
of them,
any attack
sir.
on the motorcade. Let them leave. Understood?
Yes, sir. I'll inform the network.
Okay. With their guard detail back to normal, we now have a chance. We could organize an assault on their base before the air raid is due. We can free as many prisoners as possible.
So, what I want to know, Schmidt, is how you got into this laboratory without showing these credentials to the guard outside.
Well, the poor chap had fallen asleep on duty, and I didn't want to wake him up.
Oh, I don't think so, Schmidt. Tell me, what is this?
Oh, it's just a toy. I picked it up from a fun fair.
Really? Do you take me to be a fool, Schmidt?
Well, now that you come to mention it.
Silence! I am a scientist, Schmidt, not a fool. I know that this is some sort of sonic
He's a
device, yes?
scientist?
Plays music if you do it right.
Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I believe you are a spy, Schmidt. If that is indeed your real name.
Well then, why don't you just call me the Doctor?
Ah, a doctor? Tell me then, doctor. In what science do you specialize?
All of them.
Really? Well now, we're getting somewhere, aren't we? I'm a doctor too of science. So, the two of us have something in common, do we not?
I doubt we have anything in common.
Ah, but we do, Doctor. We both have knowledge about this device. But that leaves me to ask this question. How can you know about something that was only discovered a few weeks ago and has been kept top secret, even from the most senior Germans in the Third Reich?
I'll tell you what I do know. It's dangerous.
Is it? And how would you know that? A possible spy with knowledge of a device that's been lying in the ground for more than 2.6 billion years.
Listen, whoever or whatever you think I am, you're wrong. Why don't you do yourself a favour? You say you're not a fool. Prove it. Dismantle this contraption and don't think about it again. It's a death trap.
And how do you
Death
know
trap.
that, Doctor?
Because I know what this thing is and it's bad for everyone.
At last, the truth.
Gave it up, Doctor.
I have work for you to do, Doctor.
Oh no.
What? Did you not hear me? This device is probably the most dangerous thing that's ever existed.
Good, good. I
Good,
trust
let's
our-
kill the Americans with it, yes?
And this is what we will use to do it. And you, Doctor, will help me activate this machine.
No! Don't do that. Oh, Doctor.
Yes, I will. 30
You're-
minutes before the air raid,
You got turned
we
into
will
a
attack
Nazi.
The front gate. We have set
Dr.
charges on the
Nazi.
south side of the complex to trick the German forces. When they detonate,
No,
that is
I was
your
always
cue.
coming to this.
Over and out. Millie, I have to go to see.
It's an odd-looking lamp.
Stay here. You will be safe.
You should have turned the light upside down inside the lamp.
Come
That
on,
would have
Doctor,
looked
where
nicer.
are you?
Ah!
Millie, I'm over here.
Doctor, you made it back.
No, not quite. I don't think I have long, so listen. I found the cause of the strange readings. It's coming from an alien timeship that crash-landed here on Earth 2.6 billion years ago. The Germans are trying to convert it into a weapon of mass destruction, but I've removed the device's control crystal. I cloaked it with the transmat.
What do I do with it?
Oh.
Take it back to the TARDIS and keep it there.
I was
Under
wondering
no
how
circumstances let anyone else see it.
But we can
it
both
wasn't
go to the
found on you.
TARDIS. You're out now.
No, I've got to go back, Millie. I must make sure the device is destroyed. Before the Time Lords, there was a race of beings called the Vigarians. They experimented with time travel and created these time ships, but they never worked. The Time Lords used to tell stories of the ill-fated Vigarians and how they destroyed their own planet trying to conquer time travel.
But Doctor, there's going to be a bombing raid on the complex tonight at 11 p.m. The captain is planning an attack to free prisoners before it happens.
That's good. When I get back, I'll let the prisoners know about the attack. When you get to the TARDIS, I want you to start a scan of the space around Earth. If I succeed here, you should detect a small temporal anomaly. I want you to track that anomaly until I join you at the TARDIS, okay? Here, I've
Okay.
written down instructions. I'll see you later.
So I'm confused because if he took away a key component to make it work, then why is it still dangerous? Is it just unstable? So it's definitely reversed. Oh, that was a fade in. Blood splat. Oh, you can see on the left side that I think something. Oh yeah, he gets shot with it. That's interesting. It's a cool effect. It would be less obvious if there wasn't a big old blood splatter. I know there's mods now where you can get rid of blood. That would have been useful here.
Doctor, you decided to go for the little walk without telling me.
Was he waiting there the
Here I
whole
was
time?
Thinking we were friends. Guards, search him.
My God, the
Gentlemen,
twins.
carrying this, group leader.
Well, well, what have we here?
I thought it was Cloak Doctor.
If you must know, it's a matter transporter that can allow me to travel anywhere I like.
Incredible. Tell me how it works.
No, I don't think so.
Tell me, Doctor, or I will shoot you.
Shoot me and you'll kill the only chance of getting Die Glock working.
What? You will help me get this device working? Why should you do this? Why the change of mind, Doctor?
Well, I've just found out that in about an hour and a half, you and I are going to have to get out of here pretty quickly.
You are lying.
Jelly baby.
Then we must work quickly to please the Führer.
Jelly baby. Oh, he took
Go
it.
easy on those if I were you. They can make you a bit lightheaded.
Decent joke. Didn't exactly land for me, but that's just me. She's like,
See. One, monitor switch, left panel to
oh my
on.
gosh, she's piloting the
Two.
TARDIS.
Spatial grid, select a switch, position 1. 3, scan mode, activate.
Oh yeah.
4, continuous scan, initiate. And finally, 5, temporal record.
Millie's the only one with some sensible fashion here.
Done.
How long to the airstrike, Cobra?
Airstrike, comrade.
Start the decoy detonations. Tell your forces to begin the attack.
Try it now.
It's not working. Leave the box on the table and get out.
Wait, I could use his help with these levers.
Very well. Move.
Poor guy. Hey, wanna help me revolt?
There'll be an airstrike in 1 hour. Your colleagues on the outside will be starting an attack on this base anytime now. Be prepared to fight. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor.
I'll need 2 wrenches and more size 5 cable.
Well, you heard the doctor. Go and fetch it now.
Okay.
Right, let's try it again.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
This is the previous pilot.
Oh my
You see,
God.
it doesn't work.
Thank you, doctor. I'm sure I can take it from here.
Okay, chaps. We should be over our target in about 6
I hope
minutes.
the doctor doesn't get shot.
Fly low. Escort.
This looks like a VFX shot.
Keep an eye open for enemy bandits. They're not expecting
Was this
us,
done
but
in Gmod?
They do have patrols over the Czech border.
What am I looking at?
Sparrenbag, stop. You don't know what you're doing.
On the contrary, doctor. I know exactly what I'm doing.
That line could have been a little readjusted.
Report. We are under attack from...
Airstrike! Get down! Wait, what? Why are they pushing? Do they push with airstrikes? That seems a little dangerous. You know, there's an awful lot of blood in this show.
Stand clear.
Like, you could honestly say this is a family show, but the excess amount of blood wouldn't allow that. Like, that's you can't show that on a family show, I don't think. And they really don't need to show it. They don't really need to have blood, which I'm assuming they didn't have access to blood, or no blood add-ons at the time. So they just kind of embraced it. But me personally, I think I would prefer not to have blood in this. Because it just feels more like Doctor Who. Like, you don't need excessive violence like this. Shoot to kill!
It's working, Gambler. Look, it's levitating.
Sparrenbag, turn it off.
He is right, Sparrenbag. We need to shut this down and research it more thoroughly.
But the Führer will be pleased, Gambler. You will be the first to operate this device. You will be a hero.
Oh, he wants him to fail.
Thank me personally for this achievement.
I like this.
General Sparrenberg.
I will have you court-martialed for this. Let me out.
It has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
Take my hand, I can save you.
Oh my god.
Still got a pulse. You'll live. I'll be taking this.
I really like that electric effect. Oh, there he goes. I wonder if we're going to see him again.
Doctor, you made it.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I did.
The temporal readings, they're over there.
Right. The crystal. Where is it? Right, I can use the crystal to detonate the Vigarian time ship remotely.
Is there anyone inside that thing?
Yes, there is, but he's beyond saving. Believe me, Millie, by detonating this thing now, we're doing him a favor.
It's kind of morbid.
I'm sorry.
I'm not entirely understanding why he needs to destroy it. Well, fuck, he was not lying. I see a skeleton. Well, damn.
The person inside that ship was Hans Kammler, an SS officer who went missing in 1944. Now we know why.
So it wasn't your fault then?
Is that a bootstrap paradox? Question mark? I don't think so. It's more like a predestiny
Dr. It's so good to know that you're okay.
thing.
Where's the captain? He's on his way back to the camp.
Captain, you made it back safely.
Just in time, I think, too. The bombing raid is just about to commence. I can't believe you got out of there.
Oh,
How
it
on
hasn't
did you do
started?
it?
You
Okay.
wouldn't believe me if I told you.
No, you're right. I probably wouldn't.
Let me go! Let me go!
Silence. You will be executed for your war crimes, Spotterberg.
Jesus.
But you cannot have me killed. I have vital information that the British and Americans will want to know about. The alien wonder weapon. About Die Glock.
It is not
What's
us who have to
Die
make this.
Glock?
It is the judge at your war trial.
He knows about it too. He's not human. He's an alien. You can't trust anything he
Oh,
says.
I didn't know he
You
told me
must
he's an alien.
believe me. Let me go. Let me go. Now. Now.
He's more delusional than I thought. We have to leave now. Will you be okay?
Yes, yes, of course. Did you manage to destroy the weapon?
Yes, they won't be
Oh,
bothering
yeah.
you again. Jelly baby?
Thank you. Very good.
Yeah. I love those eating sound effects.
Take care now.
No saluting from the
You know,
doctor.
I'd be glad to leave this place.
Oh my
It was bad
god.
enough reading
Knee
about the horrors
deep
of
in
war.
that
It's not
puddle.
experiencing it.
Jeez.
I'll miss the captain though.
Yeah, he was a good man. Pity you won't remember us though.
What? What do you mean?
Oh yes, I forgot to tell you, the jelly babies. They're special ones. These green ones make you spaced out and depressed, and these red ones make you forget specific people, namely you and me.
Why do you have
Those
spaced
Thornberg ate
out
about
and
half a dozen.
depressed
By the
jelly
time that thing took
babies?
off, he'd gone completely loopy.
Will it wear off?
Well, maybe after a few years.
Years?
Don't see the point, but go off, doctor. What is it? Okay, we have a smooth camera going on. A weeping angel. Can hardly see it.
Something's caught in the propeller. Let the captain know.
Bring it aboard, slow and steady. We don't want any strain on the ropes.
And so, my research on quantum entanglement leads me to believe that time travel should in fact be possible.
I'm sorry, Millie, but the scientific community just won't give your work backing.
Yes, well, I resign. You can all go to hell.
Cut away the netting so we can get a good look at this thing.
I can't make out what that is. Maybe angel. Good job, Alan and Brian and Cameron and Emily. Wow. Okay, so it is about weeping angels. That was the Gluck. I would have to say it didn't feel like a whole lot happened. But production value is about the same as last time. Pretty decent. Still some stuttering issues. I'm not sure what's causing that, but it's not nearly as bad as last time, so that's good. The story was serviceable. Had some good ideas. I'm really impressed with the VFX. The characters were pretty good, pretty fleshed out. I think, unfortunately, everything with Millie was not very entertaining. Just a lot of her standing around talking to those same two guys. Not very, just not much for me there. Well, yeah, I liked the Nazi officer. I liked him purposely trapping him in the time travel device. That was fun. I feel like a lot of this could have been shaven down to 20 minutes, honestly. 15-20 minutes. I feel like there was a lot of padding in this one. So I think this is probably the weakest story so far, unfortunately. For me, personally, of course. There's something else. I feel like there's some kind of theme going on here with time travel. Obviously, we always have time travel, but this is the second time I think the plot specifically has something to do with time travel. So I wonder if that's going to be a reoccurring thing. I wonder if there is an overarching arc in this series. Yeah, I'm sure something will get developed along those lines. But okay, yeah, if I recall correctly, the next time trailer in the previous episode had more Hitler in it. There was one where he was really concerned about something, was wearing like a robe, and he had a scene. That was not in this at any point. So that's interesting. I thought Hitler was going to be in this a lot more, so it seems for whatever reason that was cut. So, yeah. If I had to rate this one, I rated the last one pretty highly. Unfortunately, this one did not gel as well with me. There was some good ideas, but ultimately, this was just one of the weak. This was probably the weakest one I've seen so far. So I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10. But again, what you're able to accomplish on Gary's mod is a feat in itself. So that by no means is, you know, me saying it's shit. That's me saying there was a lot of good things going for it, and it did keep me entertained throughout. It's just, this is the weakest one. So, great job on everybody on this, and I'll see you next episode. Later, guys.